Good evening. Welcome to the June 20th, 2017 Selectmen meeting. First order of business is the election of the chair, the vice chair, and the parliamentarian. I'll make a motion to nominate Teresa Sadak to be chair.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? We have nominations cease.
Move to close nominations.
All in favor? All in favor of Teresa Sadak to be the chair? Congratulations. There you go.
You should have seen all the emails beforehand, going, no. All right, so we need some nominations for vice chair.
I'll nominate Rolf Olson to be vice chair.
Second.
We have nominations cease.
See, this is why I got Joe beside me.
Need a second on that.
Second.
Okay.
Most, all in favor of Rolf? Good. Need a motion on parliamentarian?
I move Joe Bruno.
I'll second Joe Bruno.
Close nominations.
Second.
All in favor of Joe Bruno as parliamentarian?
Thank you.
All in favor. Okay, great. Okay, next item is minutes of the previous meetings. Can I have a motion? It's May 9th.
Move to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Second.
Be the May 9th and the May 18th meetings.
May 9th.
Yeah, together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All in favor? I'm going to abstain because I wasn't here for either one.
Madam Chairman,
Yes.
was that both minutes together?
Yes.
Or
Yes, May 9th and May 18th. Sorry. All right, new business. Consideration of issuing a peddler's license. Chris Hansen.
So you have before you the first peddler's license we've issued in a while. It's for Ella Moxicana. After the restaurant has burned, they've approached me to do a food cart in front of the restaurant and potentially using some of the picnic tables they have for outside use. That was the plan when he submitted his application. That may change pending what is determined is going to happen to the building. There's been discussion about the building completely coming down and rebuilding a new building. If that happens, they're going to fence in the area where the building is, do the demolition, so their cart would probably move a little bit forward into the parking lot. As a condition, I recommended to the selectmen that I be the final say as to exactly where it goes so that we can make sure that the fire department and the code officer make sure it's safe for the public. And the other condition is that they get their food service license from the state to approve the cart. The carts come pretty much all set up, but they'll have to do a walk-through site visit to make sure that water and septic is taken care of as well.
Is the building pretty much damaged? You want to go ahead and answer questions?
Sure. This is Jose.
Jose Chavez.
Hi there.
Hello.
So the building's pretty well.
Almost.
Yeah.
Half, yeah.
So what requirements does Raymond have as far as any of that?
As far as the building goes,
No, as far as like a peddler's license.
A food truck.
Yeah.
Are we talking a food truck or a trailer or
a trailer.
A trail.
it's gonna be a trailer?
Yes,
So it's gonna stick out in the parking lot?
yes.
How far?
Well, he was talking about 18 feet. They've got plenty of parking in the front to accommodate that. What we want to make sure is they have the aisle width to make it safe. We may have to have them put up some barricades to keep traffic from going through there, but that's why I said it would be up to the code office and the fire department to determine the final location. Where they originally wanted it was right up against the entrance of the building, and that's what I saw when they applied. The problem they have is they're moving along with this insurance claim, and they're looking at tearing the whole thing down, which means for the public safety, fencing in the whole area around the building, which may move them forward.
What about traffic flow?
That's why I said we have to look at that.
Because isn't there an entrance right there where you can turn
Yes.
in?
Yeah. But there's parking in the front, there's parking in the rear up against the building. We could put them out on 302 to keep them safe. So I said we'll locate them depending on what they do with the building. I think the main goal was try to keep them in business,
Yeah.
doing something.
That's-
Oh, yeah.
That's our goal.
And that's
too.
our goal, is code office and the fire departments, to make sure it's safe.
Right, I'm just worried about pedestrians,
I
traffic.
totally agree with you. It may mean they have to put up some jersey barriers or something to make it safe.
Yeah.
We'll make that happen. But when he applied, what they applied for was right up against the building. So, because they didn't think they were gonna tear that part down. But that's,
Is there still an
changed.
empty lot next to that building?
no, there's
Between
not an
there
empty
and
lot.
It's like a
There's
big lot.
actually, that's where the septic system is.
Oh, okay,
And if,
Don't wanna put
in an
food.
ideal world, they may be able to park it there.
yeah,
That's an option. But it depends on where they put the fence.
right.
Because that could be absolutely the safest area for them.
Is it a possibility, because I know there's like 1, 2, like 3, 4, if you do count the ends, there's like 5 entrances, I think 4 or 5 entrances. Could you block that one entrance in there? Okay, because there's other entrances that you can go in at Crickett's Corner and down at the gas
Yeah,
station.
those are all controlled by the DEP. That would take a pretty big effort to close those
An
down.
act of God to do it, you had to move
I
it.
didn't say that. But that's what I was thinking.
Timing-wise, what are you looking at?
Excuse me?
Timing-wise, when would the trailer be there?
Well, we just ordered, so I don't
I
know.
mean, if you're approved this evening, everything, go ahead.
You have to go to the state.
I gotta go to the state first, well, after here. And
It's
then-
just getting the card is gonna be the problem. Because you order these things, they come either fire suppression or non-suppression. I've talked to the owners, they're gonna do the fire suppression. The insurance company's paying for it, I believe.
Mm.
So
Good.
it's when they get the check cut, when they order it, when they get it. My guess would be at least 2 weeks. If it can happen faster than that, we'll try to work with them.
Is this a temporary situation, or is this gonna be
Temporary.
Yes,
permanent?
temporary.
They're gonna rebuild.
Like, temporary is defined as 1 year, 2 years?
I think we go until, typically we do peddlers licenses from May to Labor Day, which would be 90 days.
Okay.
In this case, they're not starting until July, so maybe until October.
That you can get the summer rush.
We'll give them 90 days.
Yeah.
If they needed more time and they wanted to come back to the selectmen, I'd recommend they come back to the board.
Any other questions?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second that motion.
Any discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Thank you so much.
Good
Good luck, yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck. I hope you got your good chefs on that truck.
Thank you.
That place. So many good guys. All right, under new business again, resignation of Robert O'Neill from the planning board. Dawn.
Yes,
Yeah, doggone.
longtime planning board member Bob O'Neill. He served almost 13 years, I think it would be 13 years in August, and he's been chair for a number of years. He has been an exemplary, exceptional leader of the planning board, leading the board through some very, very difficult issues, always with professionalism and in a thorough and I think fair manner. And so we really hate to see him go, but he's got some things that he wants to do in his life, and so he's going to move on and do those things for a while. He did express in his letter of resignation that he hoped to come back for some future service with the town at some possible future time. So I think that we should definitely encourage him to do that, and we should send him a nice letter of thanks for his service.
I agree.
He's a really exceptional volunteer,
Tremendous guy.
He has been a long time.
so we'll do that.
So do we need a motion to accept that?
Yep.
Can I have a motion to accept?
Move to accept the resignation?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? All right, consideration of appointing Danielle Stumper to the planning board. Is Danielle here? Hi, can you go up and introduce yourself?
Hi, Danielle Stumper, Raymond resident, looking to join the planning board. And are you all looking to know a little bit about my background or why?
I'm excited to
That would
see
be
somebody
helpful.
younger with fresh blood.
Not looking at me?
So I'm a Raymond native. I actually moved back to Raymond in 2015 after living in Virginia for about 10 years. I love Raymond, so as soon as my husband and I had children, I said we're moving home, and we came back. So I'm looking to support the town and the community by volunteering my time. I am a mortgage broker in Wyndham, and I feel like my knowledge of not only real estate, but the ability to be, not take sides in certain situations and remain neutral, would be a great benefit to be able to act upon the greater good and not make personal decisions.
Excuse me, Danielle, are you, did you have a background at all in the requirements for a planning board member? Like, for example, shoreline?
Shoreline, no. I guess if you want to be specific on what requirements are normally, that wasn't asked of me in the beginning of the process, so.
I didn't know anything about being a selectman, and I'm up here, so yeah, so don't let.
Second that.
Yeah, this is Joe, we get along so good.
No, I don't have experience with shoreline. I am eager to learn, if you all are willing to bear with me. But certainly willing to put in the effort. So if you feel like it's something that can be taught, then.
As long as you like to read boring material, it's all yours.
I work in lending with lots
said
of
she was a
boring
mortgage
material
broker,
and
No,
rules
we
and
aren't trying to
regulations.
put a
so-
damper on it. I was just trying to get to know you a little bit better.
Oh,
so we
absolutely.
said
No,
we'll
I
be
completely
dealing
understand
with
that. Yeah. So to answer your question, no, I don't have experience specifically with a planning board or rules and regulations that involve it. I am familiar with real estate,
Well,
which may be of some benefit.
That's something that's good.
As you know, I am a mortgage broker. I've been in lending both commercial and residential for over 10 years. So I certainly have some background that should be of benefit.
Sam, to be fair, I think most of our planning board members, when they start, have very little knowledge of our ordinances, whether it's the shoreline zoning or land use. They
Right.
learn as they go, they get copies of the ordinance. So
The boring reading comes in then.
they have to
Yeah,
do a lot
I
of night
understand.
reading like
Yeah.
Joe said.
I understand.
One of the things about the boards, all of them that I found, is they're patient and they work with you and you can ask questions and all of that. So, yeah, so people work really good together on the
There's
boards.
also a one-day training for planning board members that the town makes available. And like
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Patricia's attended, it can be Portland or further north, but that's out there too.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I would be all for that opportunity if it was there.
Well, I move we accept Danielle's
Appointment to the planning
appointment to
board?
the
You're not
planning
getting out the
board,
door
yeah.
without it.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Welcome.
Thank you.
You can vote. Planning board can vote.
All right, consideration of appointing Patricia Beaton to the Zoning Board of Appeals. Is that you? You're in the hot seat now.
I'm Patricia Beaton, a Raymond resident, live down here on Raymond Hill Road. I have a background in real estate, research and development, many different things, and I'm on the planning board.
I was gonna say, she has the answers to the questions already that we're gonna ask.
No, I'm not gonna ask you.
And that course, that one day,
You're qualified.
one evening course that I did go to, that was fabulous. They covered everything.
So, question, zoning board, you're already on the planning board?
Planning board.
Can people be on the two boards? Okay,
We
I just,
vetted that through
Yeah.
the town attorneys. The
Okay.
reason that she can be on two boards is the Board of Appeals does not hear appeals of the planning board, only the code enforcement officer
Right.
and use activities.
oh, okay.
If
Cool.
the appeals go directly to Superior Court, we voted on that
Remember
last year.
Yep, remember that. Okay. Kind of a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve Patricia Beaton for
I'll
the
second
zoning
that.
Board of Appeals.
Second?
Any questions? All in favor? Welcome aboard, both of you.
I don't know if they've been passed down, but you can appoint papers for that.
Oh, yeah, we're behind, thank you. We've got our peddler's license first,
All right,
and then we have our appointment papers.
we're gonna do a little bit of signing here quick. For chicken scratch.
I think we're caught up now.
He is, you were way too relaxed this evening.
Of course I am.
I didn't tell Jack. He just said no.
Hopefully he was watching.
No. Oh, God, let's hope not. All right, we're gonna move to next, tax acquired properties, Sukar. Quitclaim deeds.
Hi there. Sorry, I've been on vacation and I've been dating all day, so I was just told at 4 o'clock today to be here, so here I am.
We appreciate that very
Yes,
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
You're on vacation and you're here?
And I'm here, yes.
We gotta do something about that. All right, so the quitclaim deeds. I just gotta find them.
Is it just this one, Sue?
There's two.
There's two.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first one is the Notchet Pond Road.
I don't know how they went in.
It can be, sure.
Okay. I'll make a motion to issue a quitclaim deed on property 21-/02 account L0880R. Located
second.
on the Notchet Pond Road.
And this is the one that we sold via a real estate broker, and so we have the check at the town office. The real estate agency has taken out the broker's commission, so we're just waiting on the Board of Selectmen's signature on the quitclaim deed, and then I'll execute the remaining papers, and that will be done.
How much did we end up selling it for?
We got, well, we sold it for 15, and we ended up with 14.1, which I think is significantly better than we would have done on a sealed bid.
Taken the vote yet.
What?
We haven't taken the vote
No,
yet.
I know. Oh, so you haven't signed it yet? You already signed it. All right, can I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? There. All right, so. The one you just, 346, that's that one, okay. One.
That was the one we just did, the Martha Murray one?
We have Martha Murray. I'm not,
Not the Murray. That was just a piece of property that she owns and she's finally paid up. She has another piece of property that she's been paying on, making payments, but that one she's got a
Alright,
zero
So
balance.
you need a quitclaim on Martha Murray then. I'll make a motion to issue a quitclaim on map 052, lot 0501226A00.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Great. Sue, how's that list coming with,
It's getting down. The last time we did foreclosures in February, I only had one new person, and they came right in and made payment arrangements, so
okay,
it's getting down. There's a couple that keep telling me they're going to sell, but I don't know if they are just telling me that.
has it been a while since they're telling you that? I mean, like a couple months?
No,
Is it-
they, both of them told me that this winter, that as soon as spring came, they were gonna put it up for sale.
Okay,
So,
checking that later then.
yeah.
Okay, good. I think that's it.
I got one more.
Oh,
You got Barry and Lewis.
That's the one that we sold.
Okay, so we're all set on that one then.
Yeah, so that was the second one. That was the first one.
That was the Notchet Pond one.
That was the Notchet Pond, yes.
Okay. Okay.
That's it.
Thanks, Sue, for coming in.
Yes, appreciate it.
Yep.
Back to my painting.
Because she says I'm out of here. All right. Authorization of town manager to sign agreement for locally administered federal aid Main Street sidewalk project with Main Dot.
Yes, in order to move the project forward, we have to appoint somebody to be the project signatory and manager, and you have to have the Maine DOT training course in order to do that for the locally administered road projects. The last one we did, of course, was the Route 302 improvement project years ago. That was something that we had successfully managed with Goral Palmer engineers. This one will be, it'll be me and Nathan, having had the training, and then Owens McCullough, although we're going to have to go through some machinations, I think, to make sure that we're in compliance with all of the different requirements of the MDOT. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get us moving on the engineering design stages, and that will be the first stage. But before we can do anything at all, somebody has to sign the agreement and has to be formally authorized to sign the agreement, and so that's looking like me.
I'll make a motion to allow Don Willard, our town manager, to sign on the agreement for the DOT project on Main Street.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
You need any signature or anything? You all set, sir? Okay.
All right. We don't need to sign anything on you?
Nope.
Good. Okay, consideration of 2017-18 fee schedule. I gotta find that. I swear we just did this.
Are there any changes from last year's fee schedule?
Yeah, they're highlighted in yellow.
I think I filled them out with the
Oh,
one.
okay.
Do you still have to do newspaper legal notices?
Yes.
I thought the state was getting away from that. They still force you to do that.
That's our actual cost, that's what.
$600?
It's $300 a week for the each paper.
And nobody reads them,
I think people do,
no?
occasionally.
do, they read them.
Really? Oh, yeah, you're from the newspaper. Yep.
I think the only one in question is that one that we were just talking about a little bit ago that needs to
Yeah.
be checked on.
I think you ought to have Kathy look into a different, talk to some banks, because it really seems like using your credit card at the town office is overpriced.
They're gonna get 2.5 fee.
I mean, my business, 1.5% is out there. And we're charging 2.75%, and it just seems awfully high. And you wanna use your debit card, and you get charged $3.95. It's 50 cents is what we get charged as a retailer. So $3.95 is ridiculous. I mean, you're getting that money right away. It's not like you're waiting for it. And even to just send an ACH, you're gonna get charged $1. There's usually no charge. So I just hope you have Kathy look into, talk to some local banks, see what they can do for you, because it's not right. Just my opinion.
No, I agree. It's crazy.
But if we set these rates now, I want the ability to go lower, saying this is like the maximum. So if I'm gonna approve this, I want it to say this is the maximum we will charge, and that if we are able to attain a lower rate,
I mean, it's a couple places on here.
I don't know. To me, it's just not fair that we're charging that kind of
So we
rate.
can obtain a lower rate, and then in the motion have the authority to
To go-
implement that lower rate upon upon it becoming
Negotiating.
established,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, that's kind of what my motion is.
There you go. Who wants to second that one?
I will second that.
Did you get that, Sue?
So to accept it
As-
as it's presented with the option of lowering the rate.
Yes.
Accept it as is,
But if we can
but
lower
this
it.
is the maximum rate, and if you're able to lower it, we'll go with the lower rate.
You second it, Sam second it?
Mhm.
Good?
Yes.
Okay.
You can take a vote.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that she's caught up. Okay, any questions? All in favor? Okay. I have to go back up, sorry. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't put out anything with you do. All right. Consideration of 2017-18 staff appointments. Nope, sorry, go back one. Committee appointments.
Make a motion to accept the list as presented.
I will second that.
Any discussion?
The only other thing I would add is thanks to all the people on the list for stepping up into those positions.
Absolutely.
All in favor? Okay, consideration of 2017-18 staff appointments.
Move the list as
Current
presented.
list. We have a current list. These are staff.
You hear that, please?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Said I'll
Okay,
move the
good,
list
that
as
one.
presented.
Oh, thank you, I didn't hear that. Okay, we have a motion, need a second?
Second?
This is the revised and amended,
Yes, it is.
corrected.
Approved.
Okay,
Mhm.
because she had made some dates in
It's not the one that's online, is it?
there.
Yeah. All right, so,
Yep,
we have the new improved.
yeah. There was a correction that was done. It's all set on that we're gonna sign, so,
Okay,
all right. It's
And
not
it's-
the one that was
So
in your
that's-
packet.
That's as presented then.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. And second,
Second?
okay, any questions? All in favor? All right. Okay, go with public comment? Beth, go ahead. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Beth Clark. I'm here with Irene Morris and Chase Rand. And I think you received a packet from us already, but we're representing the age-friendly community. It's a group of about 40 citizens here in the town. Bear with me, I'm nervous. We've conducted 3 group meetings, and in that we've recognized the need to coordinate some actions to serve the town residents as they age in place. And what we're here today to ask for is the support of the town, preferably Don Willard, to join the AARP network of age-friendly communities and the World Health Organization Global Network of age-friendly cities and communities. What that benefits for us is that we can get some free technical support from AARP to help move forward with this program, which is going to benefit the community. But I can't really go into the whole detail because we don't have enough time.
Just by us saying yes, that we support you?
Yes, that's all we're asking for is the town's support today in basically getting Dawn to help us by signing the application for AARP, which will help. AARP will in turn give this group of citizens technical support and other direction in how to move forward with building this age-friendly community.
Okay. How do you guys feel? Questions, comments?
What makes you think I have anything to do with it?
He is so alert at this meeting. No comment?
No comment. I think it's a good idea. The only comment I have, yes, I've heard of this, and I'm a member of AARP, and I know that they do good things.
Thank you.
So,
Well, that's what we're hoping for, to bring a little bit more awareness to the folks in the community and try to go forward and build information services. But it's, you know, these are not things that are happening overnight. So
Oh, yeah.
this is just the first step in the stage.
Yeah, probably.
So are you working with Jessica in her group on?
Yes, we are.
this is not an agenda item, so you
I was to say,
actually,
we can't really make a
you
motion
can't
or
take-
vote.
do a
No, we're just
motion or
asking for
vote.
the support. All we need is a signature, you know, I mean, from Dawn is, you know, just this town's support in moving forward with the application is all. It's not
And as a technical question here, I don't think we can say yes or no to give that signature, because it's like, it's making a board decision, am I right?
Right.
well, we will be back in September.
Oh.
We, with the PowerPoint presentation, but basically we're here as a courtesy to introduce ourselves.
Okay.
We do have a large group of 40 or more people within the town that have participated over the course of the last couple of months in our meetings. And we have another meeting this Friday at the Public Safety Building at 3 p.m. If any one of you would like to join in and see a little bit more about what we're doing, we welcome you. And we thank you for your time.
Cool.
Thank you.
I just want to let you know, it doesn't mean we're not supportive. It's just technically you're not on the agenda. We can't take a motion. It's only a public comment period.
Okay.
I think, you know, I think you can move ahead assured that we will be supportive.
Yeah.
But we just can't formally do it tonight.
All right, very good. That's fair enough. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, any other public comment? She's sitting there going, no, yes, no. All right, selectmen comment. Now I'm quiet. Anybody selectmen comment?
No, I guess the only comment I would have was based on the election results, where we need to start thinking then where we want to look as far as the town hall and improvements and things on that. You know, the straw vote came in on that as a negative vote, so it kind of sets the direction on where we need to start looking there as far as what we do is, or what we need to do to have that fully up to snuff.
Because we were looking before at putting additions on, building on additions, or trying to figure out what we were gonna do with it, so. Okay, so that's something we need to put on an agenda to look at.
Yeah, I think we need to have Don and Nathan and Chris look at that town hall and say, okay, since we're not moving anywhere, going anywhere, here's the improvements we have to do to make it a safe building.
Look at Chris. Like, yeah.
And then it's gonna cost a lot of money to fix that building, but that's the direction we've been given, so.
And welcome back Sam and Lonnie
Thank
on the
you.
board.
Thank you.
Another 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
I never would have run if it was
But the good thing is, Sam, we get out of here a decent hour that you can make bed by.
I have to be in bed by 7:30.
So, all right. Now, we're gonna go into, treasurer's warrant. Who's got those? Joe?
Town manager.
Oh, sorry. I gotta print out, I think. Go ahead. Town manager.
Okay. I think I'll, your hand back there. Teresa, you have
You have someone with their hand up.
Yeah, somebody,
Teresa?
Frank.
Back.
Oh, hi. I didn't see him.
Hiding back there, I didn't see it.
Dermot Road, Raymond. I agree with what Joe said, the outcome of the vote was, but I would like to see you look at other options as well. They turned down the town hall, but that doesn't necessarily mean they turned down other options that might be offered to them. So I'd like to see a group be appointed to look at other options that might include a town hall, for people to look at a vote down the road.
You had mentioned that at the town meeting, where if it was a little bit more detailed in words, that maybe people would look at it.
Well, I think
possibly
people have
different.
talked about not only a town hall, maybe including a new library in that, including a community center. And just look at what the options might be to have, 1 or 3 different kinds of programs added to that, and people may be more amenable to that kind of a vote.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
If not, box of matches doesn't cost much, Joe.
Talking about my relatives, Frank.
I know some people.
Oh, he knows people.
Oh, my
Remember, I
God.
was accused of running the original Raymond school.
We can so blot this out, can't we?
Sure, absolutely. We have somebody else.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm Irene Morris. I live in Raymond in Kings Grant. The one thing I wanted to say about the new town hall, people did not understand. The comment I was hearing from the girls at the gym was that they thought you've just done these, you know, adding different things and building. And now you're talking about a new building in a month or two. And when they talked about it and realized that this was going to be a plan and might include other things other than the town hall, but joining the library and having a community center, they were very sorry that they had voted no. I don't know if that's something you wanted to hear, but that's what it was.
No, that's good feedback, because then we know.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because we just put it out there just to get it circulating, talking about it, so. Anybody else? No. All right, now town managers reports.
Okay, so we're going to confirm the dates for the upcoming regular meetings next September 12th. Okay.
Okay, when is the 12th? It's a Tuesday, the following, after Labor Day, all right. What is this? I was sitting here.
Ready?
Anybody have any issues with the 12th?
None whatsoever, that's good.
Putting it on my calendar.
You're not gonna be on vacation?
You never know.
Yeah. No. All right, go ahead, Don.
Okay, reminder of upcoming holiday schedule: Tuesday, July 4th, in observance of Independence Day; Monday, September 4th, in observance of Labor Day. And I have one other thing I just want to tell you about. It's just kind of come onto the radar via email today, and that is, a few weeks ago, Wyndham Town Manager Tony Plan inquired as to whether the town would have interest in joining Wyndham, Standish, and Gorham, I believe, and possibly Gray. But anyway, they're looking at a LED streetlight conversion project, and so they are putting together an RFP to get some proposals to look at what, you know, might be possible and what sort of you know, cost structure there would be, with the idea towards self-sufficiency. And don't ask me what that looks like yet, but because you'd have to maintain your own system, it wouldn't be a municipal lighting department here. It would probably be a private contract, or sharing a municipal lighting system from one of the towns that already has one, maintenance system. But so we would get away from the utility, having our owned system of LED fixtures on owned structures. So much like we have the 302 lighting system. So that's something we're looking at as a possible cost savings area, and I will have more information as it progresses.
Cool. All right, treasurer's
The LED
report.
lights alone are going to be hugely more efficient.
Treasurer's
Oh, yep.
Give me, hold it out here.
I'm having surgery tomorrow, I'll be able to see it. 101. Okay, I make a motion to approve the treasurer's warrant for $101,479.97.
I will second.
Any discussions? Any discussions?
Nope.
Nope, all in favor? Okay, somebody's calling me from Augusta, Maine. Somebody's calling me from Augusta, Maine.
Oops.
Probably you.
Here's the pen that was with it.
Oh. I hate when I get those calls from Augusta, because I never know. All right. Can I have a motion to go in executive session?
I'll make a motion to go into executive session under Title I, subsection 405-6A, to discuss the town manager's annual performance review.
Second?
Okay, all in favor? Okay.
I move that we come out of executive session.
Second?
All in favor?
I'll make a motion to grant our town manager a $1,000 raise and an extra year extension on his contract.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Thank you.
Motion to adjourn.
There you go.
Second.
You can't move.
I know, that's why I need a motion to.
Move to adjourn.
I'll second that.
All
I'll
in
second
favor?
any motion to adjourn.